What is a trash? Trash is poor performance of a virtual memory system when the same pages are being loaded repeatedly due to a lack of main memory to keep them in memory depending on the configuration and algorithm. The actual throughput of a system is degraded by multiple orders of magnitude. Then trash them the multiple loaded pages. Trashing occurs when a computer's virtual memory resources are overused, leading to a constant state of paging and page faults, inhibiting most application level processing. It causes the performance of the computer to degrade or collapse. This situation can continue indefinitely until the user closes some running applications or the active processes free up additional virtual resources. To know how to trash, what are the reasons for trashing are page faults and swapping. What are the page fault and swapping? Page fault is every program is divided into some pages. Then page fault occurs when a program attempts to access data or code in its address space but it is not currently located in the system's RAM. What is this swapping? Swapping hap- occur when a page fault happens. The operating system try to fetch the page from secondary memory and try to swap it one of the pages in the RAM. This process is swapping. Trashing is done by virtual memory manager when the page fault and swapping happens at high rate. Then operating system has to spend more time swapping these pages. This state is known, the stage is trashing. Because of trashing, the CPU utilization is going to be reduced or negligible. Actually, this concept involve if a process is allocated too few frames, then there will be too many and too frequent page faults, yield to no valuable work would be done by the CPU and the CPU utilization would fall. Then long-term scheduler try to improve the CPU utilization by loading some more processes into the memory, which increasing the degree of multiple programming. But result is decreasing in the CPU utilization, triggering a chain reaction of higher page faults followed by an increase in the degree of multiprogramming is called trashing. What are the causes of trashing? Or if CPU utilization is too low, we increase the degree of multiprogramming by introducing a new system. A global page replacement is used. The CPU scheduler sees the increasing CPU utilization and increases the degree of multiprogramming. CPU Another cause is CPU utilization is plotted against the degree of multiprogramming, and another cause is as the degree of multiprogramming increases, CPU utilization also increases. Then another cause is if the degree of multiprogramming is increased, further crashing sets in and CPU utilization drops sharply. Then another cause is to increase CPU utilization and stop crashing, decrease the degree of multiprogramming. Then how to eliminate crashing? Crashing affects negative impacts on hard disk health and system performance. Then take some actions to avoid it. What are the actions? Are adjust the swap file size, if the system swap file is not configured correctly, then disk crashing can also happen. Then and the technique is increase the amount of RAM, as insufficient memory can cause disk crashing. One solution is add more RAM to laptop or desktop. With more memory, our system can handle tasks easily and don't have to work excessively. Generally, it is long-term solution. Then, then another is decrease the number of applications running on the computer. If there are too many applications running in the background, your system resource will consume a lot, and then remaining system resource is slow, that can result in crashing. So while closing, some applications will release some resources so that you can avoid crashing to some extent. And the solution is replace programs which are heavy memory occupied with equivalents that use less memory.